Hey guys, this is Khalid from Fat Guy Skinny Wallet, and I'm here to do the final video in this little weight loss surgery mini series. And I am glad because these have been like the most grueling videos. I'm actually re-recording this video because I wanted to add something in it just to make a clarification. So this is going to be a clarification on something that I said in the first video, and also a challenge. So make sure you click on the first video and watch that, and then the second video and watch that. The first one was just why I did not have weight loss surgery, why I chose a different route. And then the second video is what my thoughts are about weight loss surgery and weight loss surgery patients. Because those questions were both those questions were asked to me on the Renew Show. Click here to get the Renew Show, and also I had been asked that in the past as well, and I just been kind of reluctant to answer. So anyway, just letting you know, I was asked to answer these questions and to do these types of videos, and this was a final video that someone did ask me about my advice as someone who was considering weight loss surgery. So it's what this is going to be. It's my advice or a challenge to those considering weight loss surgery. But then I'll throw the clarification out first, which is that I stated in the first video that my number 3 reason for not getting weight loss surgery is that I wanted to focus on getting healthy. And I made a comment where I said weight loss surgery does not make you healthy. And I thought I explained myself well, what I meant, but a couple of people thought I meant something else. So obviously I did not explain myself as well as I should have and could have. What I meant and what I mean by saying that is that just getting the surgery alone does not make you a healthier person. It's the same as someone going to a basketball camp over the summer to become a better basketball player. Walking through the doors of the camp does not make you a better basketball player. What makes you a better player is walking through the doors of the camp, which will be equivalent to surgery, and then going in and putting in the hard work day after day and researching and studying and looking over notes and constantly doing drills and going through practices, running back and forth, doing games, asking other players who are better than you at certain things how to get better at those things, and just practicing, working on your weak spots, and constantly reevaluating what you're doing. Then when you come out of the camp months later, you'll be a better basketball player. Well, the same thing with surgery. Going into the hospital, the moment that they're done and they sew you back up and you're laying in the hospital bed, you're not healthier at that point. In fact, your body's weaker than it was when you went in. But my point is just not to focus on those small things, because there are a very small amount of people who find, as Hunger Games pointed out, that there are a small number of people who actually can come off of their diabetes medication and treatment soon after surgery, even after only losing a few pounds. But anyway, for the most part, your body is not healthier right away. It's once you start eating better, once you start working out and exercising, that's what makes you healthier. And I think my overall, what I wanted to say was that everyone who has gotten healthier after having surgery, it's because you put in a hard work. Now, surgery may have given you a boost. Surgery may have been a tool that you use. But you put in the hard work. You put in the discipline. You sat there and figured out alternative ways to get in food. You figured out how to get in protein without eating a 16-ounce steak. You figured all these things out. You put in the time, the effort, the sweat, and the tears most likely. And you did this. So make sure that when you look at why you're healthier, credit your work, credit your effort, and credit changing your mind more than just the surgery, because there are plenty of people who have surgery who are not healthier. So make sure that you look in yourself and see all that you did to make yourself healthier. Okay, hopefully that's out the way and everybody knows that that I don't have a problem with surgery as far as saying it doesn't make you healthy. What I was saying was that it is not the only thing it's not what makes you healthy. It's what you do after having surgery that makes you healthy. Anyway, what my challenge or advice would be, as someone who has not had surgery but was eligible for it and, had the question of it come up, would just be to watch people on YouTube, get into groups, basically find people who have been successful with losing weight, whether they did surgery or not. find them and find a plan or program that they use that worked. Now, if they had surgery, find out how they ate after surgery. Find out the way that they were drinking after surgery, all of the rules that they had to follow, and live like they lived. You know, if you go through my Fat Guy's Fitness Phase playlist, you'll see a lot of people that you can emulate. And if you emulate these people, you will see results, unless there is some medical condition that stops you from seeing results that way. If you can say that you put in 100% time, 100% of your effort, and 100% of your energy into trying to lose weight and doing what they do, then, you know, you should go into the and you feel as though it wasn't enough, then you can go into the surgery with a clear conscience. And there's a video I'm going to link to in the description box that Alicia did yesterday, I believe. I think she did it last night, talking about how she is at least going to postpone surgery and maybe even not have surgery altogether because she has not given weight loss 100%. She has not put in everything that she could have in order to try to lose weight. So that's just my challenge, guys, is to find out, do something that's simple. There's a link below. There's a lot of links below, you can tell, but there's a link below to a quick little article that I wrote, and I'm going to do a video about it sometime this week, just showing you how to figure out how many calories your body burns at rest, and then just put yourself in a 500 calorie deficit per day. Nothing serious. You know, your body may burn 4 or even 5,000 calories a day, not just at rest, but depending on what you do, what type of job you have, things like that. So if you burn 4,000 calories in a day, eat 3,500. Just something that simple. Just do that, and then do whatever, and then go for a walk, half hour a day, and then bump it up to an hour a day when you feel you can do it. Go for a brisk walk so that you're breathing heavy. Do that for 3 months. That's all. Just do that for 3 months. And then look at your progress and evaluate it, and then try to improve. You know, that walk, you might be able to do more, and maybe your eating won't just be dropping down to a 500 calorie deficit. It may be replacing foods and eating healthier and making better choices, so that it's not just about the calories, but it's about the quality of the food as well. So that's it. That's my advice. That's my challenge to anyone who's thinking about any program. And the reason why I'm saying this is what I would tell someone to do is because this is what you have to do. You have to get your mind to the point where you say, I'm going to dedicate a half hour, hour a day to getting fit, and I'm going to dedicate the time that it takes to plan my meals so that I know that I'm eating in a caloric deficit every day. Those are the things that I think you have to do before you start any program. You know, because those Weight Watchers meetings are not going to be enough to hold you. The point system is not going to be enough to hold you if your mind hasn't begun to change. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be 100% perfect. That's why I'm saying do at least 3 months. The first time I said do a year, but no one's going to really go through a year. But go through 3 months of this and see 500 calorie per day deficit. So you have to go to this article, find out how to figure out how many calories you burn a day, and then go from there. 500 calorie day deficit, half hour to an hour walking around your neighborhood or on a treadmill or something, some way to get some exercise in. Obviously, walking isn't the only thing you can do, but that seems to be kind of a simple thing, especially if you have time to think, put on some ebooks, music, talk to people, get a group together, whatever you need to do, and try that. And then after 3 months, evaluate your progress. If you've been faithful to it, if you 95% of the time you've been good with it, then, you know, you can evaluate from there and then move on. And again, you're not doing it for me. Who cares what some fat guy in New Jersey thinks about your journey when you really look at it? You're doing it for yourself so you can look it back and say, I gave it all that I had, and for some reason it still wasn't enough and it didn't work, and I need some additional help. That's all I have to say about it. Understand how much work and effort is going to have to go into your journey after you have surgery. If you watch all these people who have been successful and have done it or who are doing it now, I'm trying my best to not drop names because I don't want to leave people out, because there's so many people who've done so amazing on their journey. They got surgery and then they worked that tool as hard as they could and as best as they could. But if you look at the two videos I linked to, go through all the comments and you'll see how many people who had surgery are leaving comments and they're telling you what their motivation was and how hard they worked after. And you'll see how much hard work and devotion and discipline has to go into living the life after weight loss surgery. Just know what you're getting into. That's it, and be prepared for it mentally. If you can do that, then I think you can go into it with a good conscience, with a clear conscience. And again, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for some fat guy in New Jersey who's just talking in front of a camera right now. All right? So that's all I have to say. And hopefully you're having a great week. You're having a blessed week. And don't forget to tune into the Renew Show tomorrow. Of course, there's a link for that as well. And I posted one earlier on the screen. So see you guys later. And remember, it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger.